England are out of the 2025 Champions Trophy, their insipid challenge floundering in another major tournament as a vibrant Afghanistan ran home victors by 8 runs in a scintillating clash at the Gaddafi Stadium in Lahore. On a ground in which they failed to defend 351 a few nights ago, England fumbled in a chase of 326 despite being propped up by a masterful century by Joe Root. Afghanistan's second win over England in as many ICC ODI events was underpinned by a record-breaking 146-ball 177 from Ibrahim Zadran that rescued the side from a wobbly start which saw them reduced to 37 for 3. Zadran's knock was both the highest ever score in Champions Trophy history as well as the highest individual score in the format for an Afghanistan batter. However, the more influential contribution on another belter of a surface came from Azmatullah Omarzai, who backed up his 31-ball 41 with career-best figures of 5 for 58 to wrestle back a game, which at different times appeared to be drifting away from his side. Fittingly, it was Omarzai that closed out the game in the 100th over of this seesawing contest when he had Adil Rashid Miz hit a slower ball to long off. For it was he that set the Afghanistan ball rolling in what should have been a fairly straightforward chase for England given Josh Inglis's exploits a few nights ago. Phil Salt got going with 2 boundaries in the first over but lost his stumps while attempting to swipe Omarzai across the line. England then slipped to 30 for 2 when for the second game in a row, Mohammad Nabi struck with his first ball, this time Jamie Smith chipping a leading edge straight to point in a bid to lay down an early marker against spin. Even under some pressure, Root managed a very pristine start to his innings, finding the boundary thrice in his first 10 balls as England added 60 runs in the power play. As ever, his footwork against spin was exemplary as he alternated between either going back deep into his crease, or using his reach to meet the ball early with his reverse sweeps. Ben Duckett, as he had been in his big century against Australia, scored mostly in the V down the ground. The southpaw was a recipient of a reprieve when he was put down by captain Hashmatullah Shahidi on 30. But Duckett managed to add only 8 more runs before he played around a slider from Rashid Khan and was pinged on the pads. The Afghans managed to end the 68-run stand with a review that overruled the on-field, not out, decision. Afghanistan weren't particularly good at building the pressure on the new batter and like Root before, Harry Brook too managed 3 boundaries from the first 11 balls he faced. Eventually, the 4th wicket came against the run of play as Brook tamely chipped a catch back to Nabi for the veteran's 2nd wicket.